Alright, so you are the admiral on the Santísima Trinidad, 130 gun first rate Spanish ship, and you are passing through the Frog heading southeast when from the crow's nest up above you hear yelling, and as you come out on deck, you see multiple flag or masts in the distance. It looks like the English fleet is approaching from the north.
Good. Can I see a screen, please?
Oh, you know what? That would make your life easy, wouldn't it?
That would be very helpful.
let me let me do that again. All right. So here you are looking to the northeast, the English fleet emerging from the fog. Um, Moreno is some distance ahead. His there's a section of the fleet that got a little bit ahead. You've kind of lost sight of him. But just to your left, you've got the San Isidro, and right behind you, the Sans Josef and Concepcion and Conquistador there in the distance. Uh, Off to the right, you got the San Josef again, and then Salvador del Mundo. It's a bit too hard to make out what ships, English ships, are.
Okay,
Although it looks like by the size of them, there's a few first rates and third rates in there.
okay, that's fine. The as only my ship turning is instant, I think I will turn slightly towards the north, like 15 degrees or something to get the turn started.
All right, 15 degrees north. All right.
As the rest of the orders, I will post shortly. Um, Sales state, that's the one you didn't give me yet. What are we at?
Uh,
Check.
Sorry, what's the question?
What's the sales state we are at now?
The save state?
Sales state, fighting sale,
Oh,
play-in sale.
I put it in the info very recently. You're at full sail currently.
Uh, then, okay.
All right. Also, the enemy's estimated. The Vanguard is estimated to be about 700 meters away, 700 to 800.
Okay.
All right, and you'll put in orders for the other two ships you command.
Uh, I have just to adjust one thing extra. So that should work. Orders are in.
Okay, thank you. Wait, hold on one sec.
Include them with your written orders.
Yep, we'll do.
Hey James,
Yes.
yeah. So Morales is the one on the ships that you had.
Oh, did I
Assigned to
write it
me.
wrong?
Well, I went to Juan and he said in the planning chat that he had been in the back, with the other group, and that Morales had been the one that had been put on these three ships.
Oh, okay. I guess they just got reassigned. That's fine. So Moreno's on Concepcion, I guess.
Yeah, and we got Morales on the
Okay,
Principito
so you got
Asturias.
him. I'll take Moreno. Got it. All right, General Moreno. Ooh, foggy. Let me know when you can see my screen.
I can see.
Well, you are in the middle of the fleet, and there is quite a bit thick fog here. So you cannot see much as you prowl the deck. As you look off to the left, oh, no, you can see something. The San Nicolas is over there. Looks like you're kind of separated from the rest of the fleet way ahead. Leading in front is San Josef. Um, and the Santissima Trinidad is up there. But in the distance, you can barely make out. It looks like some English ships are approaching from the north.
Roger. I would like to have the Concepcion go down to light sails, I believe, the next sail down, and start to bear north, but we're basically just waiting to get in line with behind Cordoba. So go down to light sails, order the San Nicola and Conquistador down to light sails as well, and we're basically just waiting to get into the line that's forming in the next couple of turns.
Okay, so go ahead and write all that out in your channel because
Okay.
that will all have a delay to it.
Right. Gotcha.
But if you're not shooting, which I don't think you could or would,
Nah.
or changing direction, that's about it. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Admiral Windhausen, there you are. You're in the San Jose.
Yeah.
Let me share my screen. Alright. So you are still, you're kind of at the southern, southwest end of the fleet. So you can see a bunch of some of the nearby ships of your own fleet and not much else in the fog.
Okay. Do I have to load shot, or is shot already loaded?
We can say that you already got shot loaded, preloaded.
Okay. How many hexes is my ship going to move?
So you got the wind, you're at broad reach right now, so the sails are full and you're at full sails. So you're moving 500 meters in a 5-minute turn, or 5 grids.
Okay. So 1 hex per 100, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is the San Jose. Will we do the other ship separately, or am I doing it all from the San Jose?
So you will, any orders for the other ships, you'll write down in your channel, and there will be a 1 turn delay to, or I guess depending, 1 or 2 turn delay to implement them.
I only have 2 ships. Could I be on the other ship? Because that's a ship of the line. This is just a galleon.
Oh yeah, we can do. What's this? Nobody's on the Salvador del Mundo.
Nah, that's me.
All right, then you are. Let's see, Wint Hyson. All right, you're on the bigger ship. Let me see if you can see anything from here. Then. Oh yeah, you barely can. All right, you see some potentially enemy ships coming from the north as you look through the San Josef.
Coming from due north?
More like northeast. It's kind of hard to make out in
Northeast.
the fog and with the ship blocking the way.
Okay. And does it appear that they're approaching?
They are. They're sailing south towards you.
Okay. Great. So I have to write down all my orders, is that right?
Basically, yep. Unless it's a steering change, you can tell me and I'll do that now, but the rest have to be written down.
Okay. Do I do that now while you're on the call, or?
You can write it down.
Okay.
Any other questions before I go?
No, I think I'm good. Do I have a few minutes to do that, or what's my time frame?
You got like a minute or 2, yeah. We're gonna
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it directly. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Like the close range ammunition, but oh, James, we wanted to ask you.
Yep.
What do we do with the flag hoops? Do we have them write it in their channel, or in like the group channel, or where do we put them in? Then what do we do with them?
The flags for talking to everyone?
Yeah.
In the planning channel. I added a cooldown for them to use it.
Okay. Let me go tell him. He wanted me to tell him before the turn-ins.
Okay. Let's start getting rid of some of this fog.
Oh wait, what was the scale again for this map? Probably start moving stuff around.
So 10 grids on this map is 100 meters, or 1 grid in the rule reference.
On game system, cool. Alright, so...
So if the British are just heading straight without moving at all, they're just going 30 grids.
Turn 50, does that bring them into... Hang on, gotta... Reference.
So yeah, once they turned, they headed in like a straight line from that new
very, very
direction,
close
right?
there. Okay.
What's that? Say it again.
So like if he gives orders to turn, he would turn and then move, or we like turn as he was moving.
Yeah.
Alright, 32, 72, 21. Okay. And then another 3. Please.
Will all the ships
Do I
move
have
a baseline of 30, or where do I see the speed for each ship?
Yeah, they're all full sail, so
Oh, 30, okay.
Hang on, I actually gotta go and look at something. So, full sail. Full sail moves 4. And then -1 because they are close. Okay. So they would only move 30. Oh. Well, this will be interesting.
I may have started them too close, but we'll see.
Well. Okay, so then victory moves 10, then single 15-degree turn, then 20. What is Thompson going to do? Just sailed the headle sail. Okay, so he's
When they get like the +1 to move it because they're going like at broad reach, is that just one grid, so like 10 more meters?
Yeah,
Or is that like, okay,
100 more meters, but
so like yeah, 10 more grids, yeah.
yeah.
sorry. I'll be faster at this next turn.
No, that's fine. We're all figuring it out. And then if they're changing, if they give orders to change sail, you can write it in their description so that next turn you know what speed to do it. And right now I'm writing the name of it and then the speed, so like plain sail and 3 grid. Morales. So you had Morales, okay. Ignore that Moreno.
Edge. Captain pulling up the rear. 15 degrees. About
Already getting some real separation here with Morales ships.
Oh, extra sail, interesting.
okay.
Oops.
Okay, and then the Thompson is going to go to battle sail. Next turn. Oh no.
What?
I swear. Okay, I gotta go and clarify something. Give me one.
Okay.
James, these ships over here, the British and Morales ships, they could actually fire at each other this turn, right?
Correct. Yeah, Prince George and Astoria could pick any of, I guess, the three right here, and then at least the Prince George, maybe the Goliath, and the Culloden could fire back. We'll have some combat next turn for sure.
Oh yeah, you can't like fire like past friendly ships, right? Like the Victor here couldn't fire
No.
past the George.
Yeah, they couldn't. That's why they all normally got in a big long line, because it's easier to manage and you're not in the way of each other. That's kind of
It
the
reminds
big.
me a bit.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it reminds me a bit of like the steppe warfare, right, where the horses would like get into long lines and just like ride past the enemy before coming back around in like a circle.
Hmm.
Kind of looks like that to me.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I was just saying that's, I think one of the main reasons the Spanish lost the battle was they were so jumbled up that even though they had like twice as many ships and a lot of better ships, they couldn't bring most of them to bear.
So they got like defeated in detail.
Yeah. Jervis died? What?
Okay, he's here.
Yeah.
So, for your movement, since you misinterpreted the direction, do you have any like changes you want to make? Like, did you mean? Sorry, yeah. What did you want me to do?
No. It realistically it would be just straightforward. It'd just be simpler to just sail straight forward, and even the flag signal technically is inaccurate since I don't need to go southwest since that would put the ships into irons, and the only person that would be doing that would be Thompson, and Thompson wouldn't do it either. So
Yeah. So you would, instead of turning 15 degrees right, you wanted to go forward?
yeah, we'll just go forward.
Okay. Got it. Okay, I have to undo this real quick. Move them 20 back, turn 15 to the left, and then go 20 forward. I know. Okay.
What happened?
You misinterpreted what the compass, like what direction they were currently heading.
I don't think that's how it was. Hold on, there's a picture.
What? Yeah, this.
So this
I
is
know,
this
it
is
was-
generally the direction they were going before, like that.
Yeah, they were going like that.
So you want to turn south or just keep going?
No, they just wanted to keep going.
And they're at speed 3, right?
Yes.
Let's do that. I started them all off a little bit too close, so we'll do
All
that.
right. That works.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I guess if everyone's moved, we'll do orders again.
All right.
Hello.
The Admiral. Let me get on your ship and share my screen. All right. The fog is starting to lift, and the British fleet have maintained a direction and speed pretty much. They're looking like they may cut directly across from you. As you look to the front of your ship, you can see the Príncipe de Asturias is turned left, while the no, that's you. The Santissima, no, it's still you. What's that ship over there? Conde de Regla and Glorioso is still going forward. As you get much closer, you can now see the Culloden, a third-rate ship, is the one closest to you, followed by the Victory, a first-rate, and the Britannia, another first-rate. And then beyond the Culloden is the Prince George, another first-rate. behind you, sorry. For the most part, you're the only one that turned slightly left. Everyone else pretty much kept the same direction. You notice that the San Nicolas, Concepcion, and Conquistador are slowing as they're pulling up sails and moving to fighting sail, whereas the San Isidro, no, I guess they maintain full sail. You're the only one going to extra sail. So your crew's working on that, starting to work on that now.
Okay, that's exactly how I want it to be. That looks great.
Okay.
British fleet even better. So I will post orders. Where's my channel? There's my channel.
Alright, I'm gonna hop over then. Admiral Morales. Moreno, sorry. You're in Concepcion, right?
Yes, Concepcion.
Gotta get you in your ship. Alright, here we go. Alright. The fog is starting to lift so you can see much better. Let me walk you to the front of your ship for a better view. The English fleet is bearing down, looking to perhaps maybe cross in front of you. Let's see. The Santissima Trinidad is starting to turn left a little bit and has gone to extra sail. The San Nicolas. Oh, wait, that was your ships. The San Nicolas and Conquistador, you can see, are starting to go to fighting sail, as is your own ship, and maintain course and direction. The ships under the other guy, Cordoba, no, not Cordoba, who's the other guy? Windhausen, they remain at fighting sail, I think. No, they remain at full, no, plain, they went down to plain sail, sorry. And that's about it.
Right. I'd like to order the Concepcion to begin turning north, and I'll send my orders to St. Nicola and Conquistador.
Okay, go ahead and even the turn, write it down in their text
Okay.
channel just for reference for me.
I will do that. Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, Admiral
Hey.
Windhausen, I don't know how to say your last name. Alright, you are on the Salvador del Mundo. Let me get on that ship real fast. Okay. Fog is starting to lift so you can see much better. As you look forward, you can see that's you. The Príncipe de Asturias is starting to turn left. The other two ships are not. The English fleet is hasn't really changed direction as far as you can tell, but are bearing down, maybe threatening to cross in front of you. The San Josef has gone to full, or he remains at full sail. And let's see, what ship do you command? The San Jose,
San Jose,
is changing to plain per your orders, and you as well are switching to plain sail.
Oh, I thought I stayed at full.
Oh, did you?
I thought so.
Well, if that's what you said, then I'll fix that.
Yeah, let me confirm that that's what I typed, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no other orders. Just
Okay,
continuing.
no worries.
Course. Yeah.
Alright, no clear shot to shoot with at all, but you can put in your orders in your channel.
How many hexes away is the enemy, just for scale?
Oh, let me stop sharing and I'll tell you.
Okay.
They are estimated by your lieutenants roughly 600 meters to the closest ship.
Oh, so they're pretty close, actually. I could shoot without penalty.
Yeah. It's just you don't have a clear line of sight, but yes.
Got it. What else did I want to ask? Everyone else on my side is full sail other than the ship that I told to go slower, correct?
So the Santissima Trinidad actually went to extra sail, and then all the ships under Moreno went to fighting, so they're slowing down even more.
Okay, Cordoba, the flagship, is that the one that's turning? And it turned 45 degrees.
Oh, can you still see my screen?
No, no, I can't.
Oh, it's starting to turn north.
Okay, I've never done a naval game like this before. I mean, his order for me was to follow in his wake, but after, let's see, after Moreno. So Moreno should go first, then me. How would I do that?
You'll probably need to slow down more,
Okay.
and probably slow down, and then once you see which way Moreno, or when Moreno turns, or where he goes, you'll be able to pick up speed, then follow.
Okay, so maybe go down 2 sails.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm good. I can submit my orders. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right.
Hello.
I'm getting rid of this fog. It's fun while it lasted.
We have our first combat of the game.
All right. Let's
Oh.
do combat. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, let's do combat before we move them. So who's shooting whom?
Morales is shooting the Prince George.
Okay. So
A
you got,
16. That is a
and Morales is first rate, so it's +4. That goes to 20 actually.
Yeah.
So we get to roll a critical. Exciting. All right, 10 mast hit. Okay.
All right. Hang on. Crits. Mass.
So I'm gonna write mast hit. So his max cell is now 4 instead of 5.
Okay.
And then he takes with that's 2 damage. Oh, it says it on there. 2. If it goes to 20, 3 damage. Yeah.
All right.
So 3 of 14.
3 damage. Mast hit. Very cool on the Prince George.
All right. And is anyone shooting back or?
Um.
I don't think he could. I mean, look at the angle.
So I didn't receive any orders to open fire,
Huh?
but I would assume that the captains of the NPC ships, if they got the opportunity to do so, would just
No, if they don't have
do so.
orders. But they would be able to because they're going to be passing through. Like it's
Through
not
there.
exactly right now, but they're going to be moving to where they could shoot.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ask the player real fast if he wants to?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be that he just assumes his ship would open fire when they have the chance
Yeah.
to.
Let's go ask. Don't want him to miss a chance.
Looks like they're going to get a really good broadside opportunity against like the incoming Spanish fleet here too.
Yeah, they may run into each other. Actually, we'll see. I think this fleet's going to turn north, and I guess they're going to go.
Yeah, his 2 fleets. He wanted them to fall in with this one as it keeps moving on.
Okay.
I wasn't quite sure how to handle that. I was just going to try and like turn them into the same direction.
Were they given sail orders? Because basically turn them 45 degrees.
Yeah, like he just wants them to like. So last turn he like told them to change.
Okay. Yeah.
Head in the same direction as this one and fall in line if they like went ahead. But like, so I'm just gonna move them to 40 degrees, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
So
So turn port roughly southeast. Beam reach. Okay, so that would put them there. That'd be a 45.
is George firing back too?
Yeah. Prince George is firing back.
All right, so we'll.
Yeesh. That's rough, buddy.
I was gonna say like we'd have to like calculate like the distance once they.
Yeah, when
Pass,
they
but-
fire. I don't know. We'll just say. I mean, it's 300-ish. So medium. So that's a 3. First rate becomes a 7. And a 7.
I think that still misses.
Is a miss. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. He misses. All right. Now we can move everyone.
All right. And then
Cordoba.
battle 45. 1, 2.
Turn
I'll
north.
put down that south by south. Okay, yeah, just a 30.
So it's going 5, 10. Oh boy. Ah, dang, I feel bad about it. ramming. Let's see. Okay, so they wouldn't be there though. They'd be moving. I'm just gonna put them in the middle of them because that's.
Yeah, they aren't.
Just
Wait,
say, say they narrowly missed each other.
Yeah.
And is there any reason why the other ships don't just like open fire on them now that they're between them?
It should be interesting. All right.
That's a question for James. Yeah.
Sorry, what was the question?
Now
Like,
that they're
wouldn't they
kind
like
of
fire into like wouldn't like this ship here, the Goliath, like fire into the Santisma as it sailed in?
Well, they
But, like-
can fire now at the start of the next turn.
okay.
So this is full.
5, 5. Oh boy, it's gonna be a close one. 5. This is
Oh shoot! I should
okay.
have done that.
Hi, Britannia. I gotta go and check something.
Wait, so if at full sail, like at the full sail, they move 30 grids. How much would they move at plain sail? Like at a 3.
The British.
No, the Spanish here.
Plane sails normally 3 grids, but with the wind at a favorable direction, they get +1, so actually 4.
Okay, so it's +1 at running, and +2 at the.
It's
Broad
plus
reach or
it's
just-
+1 at broad reach. Running's actually not as efficient. So as they start to turn, they turn into running and lose that sail, that +1.
My apologies. I forgot he was at battle sail.
Okay. So they're going.
Okay. British fleet is completely moved now. And this is going to be now at full.
Ooh, gonna have some close fighting.
This is
Did
gonna
the
be-
Britannia move? How come it's way back there?
They set battle sail last turn, so
Okay.
They decided they'd
Main.
rather watch the battle.
I'm
I think the
debating.
intent is. Oh, go ahead.
I just hate that they're all jumbled up like that. I think I'm gonna umpire fiat and say they narrowly missed each other. I'm gonna
Yeah, I don't think they would want to ram each other.
yeah, we'll do this, and then yeah, that'll make it more interesting. Okay. Then I believe
This should be slightly more left.
we're done.
And no other ships have fired at each other yet, right?
No, that was it.
Not yet.
About to get a bunch more though. Okay, next turn.
Next.
Hello.
All right. Exciting things happening. So, you turned your ship to face north. They have to pull hard left to avoid ramming into the British ships as they come by you. The San Isidro and San Josef are doing the same. As you're making your maneuver, you saw the Prince George and the Principe de Asturias firing at each other. As you look behind you, you get the Coldens there, the Victory's right next to you, and then you've got the Captain over there, and then dead ahead, the Britannia is coming straight towards you at the moment. But you could fire at almost basically point blank range at the Victory right now.
I would like to do that.
Okay.
I can't change shots, but yeah. Let's do that.
Make sure to put that in your orders.
Okay.
Any other questions? I guess let me show behind you. So the Cordoba ships are pulling up their sails to slow down, and you can't really see. I guess that's all you can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks decent so far. We're in better shape than the British. I'm heading. Am I already heading directly north, or
You are. Let me tell you. Stop sharing the screen. You are not quite. You're just barely north by northeast, maybe 15 to 20 degrees.
okay? That works. Thank you.
And your sails, I know you gave orders to go down 2 sails, but because you were extra, you went down to plane and not fighting.
I just wanted to go to full size, so stayed for
Oh.
last turn, so
Oh,
that
I see
is
that.
already fine.
Somehow I missed that.
Uh,
Okay, full. Got it.
just I'm far ahead. Oh, just far ahead that all the other ships can pull behind me.
Okay.
That was the only intention of that.
Got it.
Now it goes down to fighting.
All right. All right, Admiral Moreno.
Let's see it.
All right, we're on board the Concepcion. So let me move you to the front of your deck. So Cordoba ships turn sharply to the north to narrowly avoid running into the British ships as they sail southward. You hear firing as the Prince George and the Principe de Asturias are firing at each other, but that's soon lost from sight. Let's see, the San Jose. Do you control the San Jose?
No. St. Nicholas and the Conquistador.
Okay. Where are your ships? All right. So the Conquistador. Where's the St. Nicholas? There it is. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your ships are slowing down. They're at fighting sail now, as is yours, and you haven't changed direction though. And if you don't, you risk running into that big hodgepodge mess ahead of you. No other firing going on so far, but you suspect there will be with the ships getting into close range, point blank range.
Roger. All right. I think I understand.
All right, thank you. All right, we board the Salvador del Mundo. All right, so your ship sails ahead and is actually, let's see, you got the San Jose behind you. Is that yours?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I've been writing it on them so I can keep track. All right. So you see the British ships. One of them, the Prince George, trading fire with the Principe de Asturias. It looks like the Principe scored a good hit and the British missed. The Culloden is coming right at you. You're about to have a good opportunity for raking fire right across the bow, and you got the Prince George there as well. You can see the Santísima Trinidad, San Isidro, San Josef are all turning hard to the north to avoid running into the British ships.
How far away oh, sorry. Please continue.
No, go ahead.
I was going to ask how far away are the two British ships that I could shoot at?
These ones?
Mhm.
Let's see if I can. That doesn't work like that. Hold on, I'll give you.
Oh, wow. It's really melee at this point.
Yeah, it's basically point. Hold on. Just over 100 meters.
Got it. Let me look at the 100 meters. Okay, so it's short range.
Mm-hmm.
And that's to either of the enemies, is that correct?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. What about for the galleon for the San Jose? What is its? Does it also have shots at a similar range?
Let me see. For the San Jose, it is currently 250 meters away.
250. Okay, so it's medium. And does it have? It's able to shoot at both of those same two ships.
It probably will be as it sails forward. Right now it doesn't, but
Okay.
you're about to cross paths.
Okay, let me ask a question again, a new question. The admiral said to like follow him in the original orders. My impression now is that it's so chaotic. I shouldn't try and do that anymore. I should just try and maneuver and fight. Is that reasonable,
Yeah,
or
that's
am I
fair.
misunderstanding?
It's going to be kind of already past him, so it's going to be hard to catch back and get in line. So
Got it. Okay, and the bigger of the two ships, what is that called of the British?
The Prince George.
Prince George. Okay, I think I have all the information I need.
All right.
Thank you.
Wait, so what's the other British player doing?
He's just commanding the Britannia.
So one's
Interesting.
commanding everything, and
Yeah,
all right.
it was by choice on both ends. So
And he's not even in the battle, so he's just going to be watching the Britannia.
something like that.
Not for long. He's going to pass by the Santisma.
Yeah.
Santisma here pretty soon.
Why is this?
Yeah, so he's firing whenever Santi comes to, and then reloading, but otherwise maintaining. He is at full sail now. Yep. All right.
All right. So let's see. Cordoba is firing at Victory, and that is point blank. So Cordoba is first rate, so that's 16 plus 4, and then another plus 4, so that's 3 damage and a critical. That's flooding, okay. So his crew can repair it, let him know, but he's taking 1 damage every turn. And then is Victory shooting back?
He just gave 3 orders, so I gotta figure out which 2 he's actually going to do.
Okay. I'll roll for the next one.
Yeah.
So that's...
Right, this player has managed to reach the edge of the map, and he's not turning until next turn, so that's going to be really... Should I just say, like, that the guys here, like, refuse his orders and just turned early? Because, like, they're at the actual edge of the map here.
You can move, you can get past it, so zoom in and then bring it forward, and it'll still go.
Okay.
Yes, the Victory is going to return fire. Koladin is going to fire on the San Josef.
Alright, go ahead and roll for that. I'll do the Spanish rolls.
Alright, give me 1 sec.
Oops, I did. That was a roll.
Alright, so... first rate gets the plus 4. Doesn't chain shot give a negative modifier?
Yeah, did they order to have that loaded
Yes,
two
they did.
turns ago? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so it can only shoot short range, and it's really for targeting the sails, but it causes, if it hit, it does 1 sail damage.
Right.
If it hits at all.
Okay. So
So when the thing says that
Save.
they can only turn once they've gone
Bruh.
1 grid forward, does that mean 10? Like,
Yeah.
as in, like, the module?
Yeah,
Okay.
10, 9.
So 12. Miss. Or if I go to 12, that is. Bruh. Really? 1 damage. Okay. So the San Isidro takes 1 sail damage. Alright. Then the Kuladin is a 2nd or 3rd rate. San Josef. Blank. 9 plus, or 9 plus just the blank. Wait.
Oof.
Not sure. Slightly out of point blank, so I'll be +2. 1 damage. That'll be. Right. I put it in their descriptions, but the San Isidro and the San Josef have each taken 1 point of sail damage.
I'm gonna ask this guy if he wants to continue firing since he's still in range. He didn't say anything about it, but I mean,
It
I
takes
think
a
the Prince
round.
George.
It takes a
will
round
be
to reload, so
oh okay.
if he's
Yeah,
already
really
shot
mild.
once, make sure to keep that in mind.
Yeah, he shot
Alright.
last round, so yeah.
Would you say that the Prince George could fire Starbird at the Salvador del Mundo?
Yeah.
Because it'll be moving, yeah. Okay. So, Prince George. Wow, they. Oh. That's. Medium. Minus 13. 1, so that'll be. So,
In a turn or two, they can get a bunch of like point blank fire here. That's gonna be very interesting to see.
yes. Okay. Now, let's shooting resolve. So movement. There'll be fire coming about. Roughly south-southeast. Being range, reduce sails to battle.
Oh, also, what is raking fire, by the way?
It's when if your whole ship is facing the full length of their ship, so it rakes across the whole ship, it's extra deadly that way. I don't think anyone actually Salvador del Mundo. Well, no, he may have barely got it with Prince George, but not really.
So it's like when it's like point blank and they're like passing each other.
Yeah.
I would say. Out here. Done. Here. Oh, the poor Britannia. Okay, so
Yeah, don't forget
fire broadside. So he gave the order to fire on the Santisma whenever it passed by, and they've passed. So let me go ahead and. Well, oh Lord. Okay. Trinidad takes a critical hit. Trinidad takes a mast hit. Let me go and add that to its
Oh, the Prince George took a crew hit though. By the way.
mast hit.
Yeah, just look at the notes for your ship when given the update.
Yep, I will. And then he wishes to reload, otherwise keeping bearing. He is at full sail. But here, so he's only at 30. Well, this sure is something.
The British ships here have reformed with the Spanish Armada into a new fleet
Yeah.
and just following each other.
start firing the bow chasers.
Wait, that's a British up there.
Yeah, that's British.
Oh, that's just barely outside of medium range. 70 point. Would you say that's still medium? James, it's like just barely
For who to where? Oh,
these two.
I'd say it's outside.
Okay.
All right, next turn.
All right.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Why can't I get closer? Here we go. All right. So your ship continues to turn north, and you fire devastating broadsides at the Victory. Both you and the San Isidro and the San Josef all fire on the Victory as you pass by it near point blank range. The Victory takes heavy fire, and looks like some of the shots hit below the water line, and they're taking on water. So you did a good bit of damage. For your part, let's see, did you get hit? No, they didn't. No, hold on. Oh, they did. You
Oh,
did
I,
get shot at. I think the Britannia shot at you as it came by. You took some heavy damage, and then the San Isidro did not get hit. Oh, they took sail damage somehow. I guess they got shot by the Victory.
yeah.
You can see, so the Britannia has sailed by you. The British fleet are starting to turn east now. The Moreno's 3 ships have slowed and are turning north to follow you. And then you can see the Principe and his ships. Morales' ships have also turned north. So both fleets are kind of passing each other at the moment. But who is it? Windhuisen didn't end up turning north, so you can see his 2 ships are actually right in front of the British fleet, currently crossing their T at the moment. And that's a bit about it.
How did he manage that? Like, that was the whole thing?
Any,
Okay.
any questions?
No, not at the moment. I will have to type some signals.
Okay, got it. Alright, Admiral Moreno. Where are you at? Concepcion.
Concepcion.
Alright, share my screen. So, the Admiral Cordoba, his ships are basically heading due north, and as they pass the British fleet, they fired devastating point-blank shots at each other, with heavy damage on both sides. Your own ships are turning hard left, or I think starboard, or port, whichever it is, left, to get north. The Britannia is right in front of you. They kind of fell in behind the rest of the fleet. So you'll have a chance to shoot at them as you turn left, to head north and follow Cordoba. You got the San Nicolas right in front of you and the Conquistador behind, starting to line out. The British fleet is pretty well passed, but you could fire from over here to shoot at the Victory, which has it's probably taken the most damage so far in the fight. You also have the Nelson and the Culloden, but the Victory's close by. So you guys, well, I guess you could either fire at the Victory now, or as you turn left, fire at the Britannia as it passes by when it's closer. Far in the distance, you can see Moreno. No, that's not Moreno. You can see Morales is heading north with his fleet, and then Windhuisen didn't turn north. He kept heading southeast, so he's actually in front of the British fleet at the moment.
Gotcha. Okay. And I basically, just to understand, I can have the Concepcion shoot now, but the other ones will be on the delay.
No, you
Or
can. They can. You can order them to shoot whichever
okay,
you want. Now you're kind of acting as
all
their
right,
captains.
all right, I understand. Thank you.
All right.
Hey,
Admiral Windhoysen on the San Jose. No,
on the no
on the
the
Salvador del Mundo.
yeah.
Oops. Oh no, it was in first person view. I forgot. Hold on.
Sure, no worries.
I had it just right, and then I undid it because I forgot that I had it just right. Okay. So, I guess first of all, you can see Morales is heading north with his fleet. Um, the rest of the Spanish fleet has also turned north. They exchanged devastating fire with the British as they passed. The Victory, in particular, took a lot of damage. Um, but now they're heading north. You're heading southeast, and the British fleet's actually behind you, just off your keel. You got the Prince George right behind. Oh, what's this?
Is this looking behind me? Just so
Yeah,
I
this is
understand.
behind you right now. So here's your deck. Yeah,
It's like the British is following me.
yeah, or you got in front of them. But so you and the San Jose are right ahead of them. You got the Prince George right behind you, was taking a little damage. You got the Goliath right there, the captain.
Okay, so this is a bad spot to be in, basically.
Well, depends how you look at it, because you can start to turn left and fire some close by shots at them. Um,
Although I'd be open to all of them, though, right? Like,
so if you turn left and shoot at them, then they'll probably be able to shoot at you as they keep going south. You
okay,
could go south and just stay ahead of them. um,
the admiral ordered me to me and Marino to turn in succession east and delay signal. What does delay signal mean?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Um, let me think. So he also ordered me to do easy sail, which I put in my orders. What does easy sail mean? I just put it because we were done with our talk. So they couldn't ask, but what does that mean, easy sail?
I'm assuming that's plain sail.
Okay, so was I moved to plain sail when I put that order in, or no?
Well, there's a delay to it. Right now, you're still at full sail.
Oh, okay. Now wait a minute. Full sail. I have gone down from full sail. Wait a second. Let me jump up there. Look. I don't think I should be at.
Oh yeah, you did say to reduce this fighting, so that takes an effect. Yeah, you're slowing down as you reduce the fighting sail.
Okay. Um. So he told me and Moreno to go east. If I go east, I'll be broadsiding with like the whole English fleet. Is that correct?
If you head east, yeah, they'll all be shooting at you here shortly.
Okay. I mean, tactically, my read is I should just keep going south.
Well, right now you're pointed southeast, so
Yeah.
yeah. If you
Who's
got,
ahead of me? Southeast.
oh, this is looking ahead. There's no one ahead of you.
Oh, to my east. Isn't there someone over there?
Yeah,
Look.
Astorius is heading north, so he's off to your east.
Who's Astorius? Is that
It's
just a ship, a
sorry,
Spanish
that's
ship?
Morales. Morales and his two
Okay.
ships.
Morales is heading east.
He's east of
Um,
you, heading north.
he's east heading north.
This is
Okay.
north right now, basically.
Okay. I feel like I can't follow the boss's orders. I mean, Moreno's gone, right? I can't turn in succession. Um, can I turn slightly east? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I see the speed of the English ships? Are they faster than me, slower than me? What is their speed?
It's not written down. One of them had a mast hit. I'm not sure. I think they're either at full sail, or no, sorry, not. They're at fighting sail or plain sail.
Fighting or plane? And plane is faster or slower than fighting?
faster.
Faster. Okay. I think I have what I need.
Okay.
If I turn 45 degrees, will I be able to shoot at anybody or no?
Yeah, you'd be able to shoot at Goliath or Captain.
Both ships?
Either one.
Okay. Okay, I'm good. Thank you.
Was doing so.
Mhm.
All right.
All right, let's do combat first.
Yeah, the Principe de Asturias over here wants to get some shots off at the British Armada here if he can.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for that.
At the closest and heaviest ship he can hit. So I guess like, is there any first rates here he can hit that are at medium range?
No.
It's all the third rates.
All right. Oh yeah, let's say he goes for like the captain over here then.
All right. So
Who is the Britannia shooting at?
at the San Nicolas.
I
So
assume
where did my dice go?
he's gonna get shot back.
Where's the dice go?
Oh,
Oh, sorry, I took one.
I was copying
Oh,
that.
he got a 20 again because he rolled a 17 plus 4 for being a first
Alright,
rate.
So plus 4 from being a first rate and plus 4 again for being point blank. So I'll be 19.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the critical thing now because he got a 20 again.
Yeah.
This guy's got fucking curse luck.
Copying that.
Alright, so he's shooting at
Alright.
victory.
He got a 7. Let's see what that gets.
300.
Extra damage.
Wow, what
okay,
is
so
it
he's
with
gonna
the-
do like 4 damage this time because he got a 20, so that's 3 damage. Plus 1, that's 4.
5 goes 9.
Did I do that right, James? Like it's 4 damage for the critical plus 1 damage from the critical effect because he rolled a 7.
What was the critical effect?
Yeah, it's just extra damage, like the
Oh, yeah.
plus 1 damage.
Then yes.
So 4 damage overall.
Yeah, 4 damage. So victory was shot at but missed. It didn't get hit.
Alright. Bastards. Or not, yeah. 1 mass hit. Alright.
Also, so as the Goliath over here sails south, I feel like it would come in medium range of the Conde de Regla, so I'm gonna roll for the
Yeah, it would. Go ahead.
Sure.
Alright, and I need
Doesn't
to
matter.
roll.
That's a miss 6.
Gotcha.
Fire.
Alright, so we'll say 1 to 5 repairs the flooding on victory, since it's 25%. Nope, and then he gave orders to repair it again. Nope. Victory is still flooding, so it takes 1 more. These are all switching over to round shots. Victory can't do anything because she is still flooding. And there we go. Alright.
I'm almost done.
So full sail minus that. So battle sail plus 1.
Fire. Alright. Goliath is on fire. Sorry, I can move this down. Britannia's on fire as well.
Alright,
Let me get some fire for fun.
for funsies.
The question is, will it stay on the ship? And which one was it? Goliath. Alright. I gotta move. Sorry. 45 degrees.
And now, once they get to close haul, that's -20, right? Or sorry, -2.
Close haul's -1 speed.
Oh, okay, so it has the same as the beam reach.
Now, beam reach is no modifier,
Okay.
so broad is +1, close haul's -1.
I've moved all my stuff.
Okay, I'm behind.
This needs to be 10 ahead. There we go.
So did the San Jose or the Salvador del Mundo get hit at all? I guess no one shot at him. They're about to get shot
San
at.
Jose or Salvador.
These ones over here.
They never had orders to.
They're
They had
close.
loaded they had change shot loaded anyways.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, so they're out of range.
yeah. They were out of range and so he wanted to switch them over to round shot, which takes up a turn, and he also wanted to turn them, which is another turn, so he doesn't have an opportunity to fire during this.
Got it. Alright. I think we're ready for next turn.
Alright.
Hello.
Hello. I think I did your orders right. We'll see.
We will see.
So I believe you wanted to start turning your ship, right? And then everyone else will follow you. Hopefully.
More or less as long as I'm not completely separated from them.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so you're starting to turn east at fighting sail speed. As you look south, you can see. There's a Britannia's lost from sight. So Moreno fired on the Britannia as she passed. Got some good shots in, and then Windtwyson got some good shots on the Goliath, which is now on fire. He's heading east. The British it looks like they're turning east as well. The Principe, what's he doing? I guess he's still heading north towards you with his 3 ships. And then, of course, you got Moreno's following you. He's finally gotten in the line. And the enemy, if you're probably still in range of fire, don't forget to give orders to reload.
Okay, I forget that all the time to place the order for reloading, but I will.
I think a lot of people are. Let me write down. Any other questions?
No, I continue the turn. I want to connect with Morales. And yeah, Morales, that's the one in front of me. And yes, then we can see how we can engage the British again, now that we have the weather gauge.
Yep. Alright.
Thank you very much.
General Moreno on the Concepcion. Having fun?
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself.
This one's a bit more of a lonely game since you're on your own ship and never co-locate with anyone. But
I'm enjoying the flag stuff.
that's true. You gotta look it up and figure out what people are saying. I forget about that. All right, so generally good news. As the Britannia passed by, all three of your ships gave it point blank, deadly fire. It is on fire now and took heavy damage. Let's see. You didn't take any damage. The San Nicolas took a broadside, and one of their masts was struck, so they're a little bit hindered. But they didn't fire on you. As you look to the southeast, you can see that Moreno's heavily engaged with the British fleet. There's another British ship on fire, and that the British are turning east. Britannia is still heading that way, but the rest of the British are turning east, it looks like. Moreno's heading north still, and then as you look to the north, you can see Cordoba his flagship starting to turn to the east. That's about it.
Roger. And is the wind still blowing as it was at the start?
Yep, I hadn't changed direction or speed or anything.
Gotcha. All right, thank you.
Okay. All right, Admiral Winthuisen.
Hey.
So, the British have not fired on you yet. You survive another
Right.
turn. And both your ships fire on the Goliath. Oops. With pretty... Actually, I think one of the ships missed. Hold on, let me see. No, you both hit, and the San Jose got a critical hit as the Goliath is now on fire. They have a fire on their deck.
Oh, sweet.
The rest of the British fleet, they're a little bit disorganized, but they're... let's see. You got the Prince George still heading south, whereas the Goliath the Goliath's starting to turn east. They haven't fired on you yet, but I bet you they're about to fire broadside on San Jose. You yourself are turning east, and as you look north, you can see Morales is heading north. The rest of the fleet's gotten into a bit of a line heading north, but now it's the Santissima Trinidad starting to turn east as well.
The San Jose should be turning east too, correct?
Yeah, they did. They're following
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Okay, great. But they're in a bit of trouble here, I see.
Yeah, they're probably going to get shot at.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What is the speed of the British ships at this point? Are they also full sail like me?
They're not writing down their cards, so I don't know.
Okay.
I'll ask.
Okay. But I am full sail both ships, correct?
You went back to full?
Yeah, on both.
Let me look at your... Okay, yeah, full. Let me write it down.
Cool. Okay, let me think this through. I'm sorry, what did you say the British are? You said you don't know, correct?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. I'd be able to visually see that though, right?
Yeah, if you want, I'll go ask and come back. Just give me a second.
Okay.
The British ships, what cell are they at? The ones...
I'm not handling the British.
Oh. What cell are the British ships at, Kaiser?
So Britannia is currently at full sail, and the rest of them are at battle sail.
Okay, got it. I'll be right back. All right, the ones by you are all at fighting or battle sail.
Okay, great. So I can make distance away from them pretty quickly, given our respective bearings and my sails.
Correct.
Okay. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Slammed into them.
Are we getting some boarding action? Is that what you need to know? How
Oh
fast we
no.
go? Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Also, I have a question. So, over here, Morales has given like a very wild, sudden order that kind of runs contrary to like what his NPCs over here would expect. And he's gonna be like crossing through their path. Do you want me to like have them like kind of veer off in opposite directions to like evade him, or because he's suddenly like turning back to the right, like trying to get to 90 degrees?
Yeah, I mean, they would turn to avoid him however which way they can. I feel like.
Okay, that's at 66. That's at 65. This is at medium. All right.
Let's go ahead and do your combat.
All right. So start off with the Nelson against Principe, or actually, let's do the Goliath's damage control. Fire.
I forgot what the fire does. Does it do ongoing damage?
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure it's
one
ongoing.
ship and crew damage per turn until repaired. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and repair is on 25% chance, right?
I wrote it at the top. For fire, it's 50% chance.
For fire, it's 50. Okay. 1 to 10, it's repaired. 11 to 20, it is not. For Goliath, it is not. It's to forgo its thing. Okay. Goliath puts out the fire, but uses both of its turns to do so. Alright. Then Nelson will actually open up at medium range, no modifiers. Getting nothing. Then reloading, it's going to maintain bearing. Prince George. Masthead disordered, okay. Plus 8 to that. Well, alright. Would this count as raking fire on the San Jose? It seems a little too I'm not sure.
It's close to it. I'll say no.
No? Okay.
So I didn't give it in a couple other cases where it could have been.
San Jose will just take just a little bit of damage as a treat. Britannia will attempt to put out its fire. Does not. Alright, I've resolved all of my shots.
I think that's all there is.
Okay, these are on battle sale, and they are
So let me move this guy first.
broad reach.
Full.
Okay, we're doing movement.
Yes.
Okay, so he was already at like 2, so like the battle, so he would only go like 20 grids, but then he's also -1 because of the
So it'll be 10.
yeah, but like if he was trying to turn, since you need to go 10 before he can start turning, would he just get to the point where he turns and then not move at all after that, or would like if he's turning back into better wind, would he continue moving?
I didn't follow that. Sorry, what was the question?
So he starts with only like 20 grids of movements because he's at battle sail,
Mm-hmm.
and he's moving against the wind, right? He's at close halt, right?
Okay,
So
it's
he only gets
10.
10, but like because he's turning, when he gets to that 10 and he turns, would he be able to move further again since he's back in better wind, or would that take up like all the time?
No, make him only 10 that turn.
Okay.
Or no, it would have been. So. Service, we'll go 10. 30. Five. Nelson. Britannia does not repair its fire, but is going to. 2, 3, it's 45. We'll move 40 because it was at full
Oh, I
save.
forgot to use the smoke for people that fire. I'm an idiot.
Oh well.
Who fired this turn?
The ones that fired are the captain and the Prince George.
So just throw some smoke on there to remind us. And I
Beautiful.
put a thing in the comment, but don't let them forget that the crew has to reload the cannons after they fire.
Yeah. I've been informing them.
All right. The Goliath didn't shoot, or it already had shot.
No. It didn't shoot. It would spend all of its turns repairing the fire.
Oh, okay. All right. I think we're good then.
Wait,
Alright.
trying to think. How would his two guys move here, right? Like, so that's where his ship would end up at the end of the turn. And if they continued on like they are, they're going to be directly in his way.
Mhm.
Like, how do you think they would break away these two over here?
So
Like, they have 20 meters because like they fell into formation, so they're at battle still now.
they'll probably. I mean, heck, they could run into them, but turn as hard as they can to avoid them and pull up sail as fast as they can and not narrowly miss them.
Right, so like they would start like turning away from him this turn.
Yeah, you could maybe it's a. So is that where he is now?
Yeah, this is where they're gonna like end up, right? Like over here,
Okay.
like
What
here.
the hell? Oh, crits, no more fire. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next turn.
Hello.
Hello, Admiral. Alright, your ship is now heading due east. Morales is coming up here in front of you. His ships are kind of headed different directions, though. You can see Wintwyson has pulled ahead away from the British fleet. He's getting shot at, or the San Jose is getting shot at. The British fleet's still heading south-southeast, and then the Britannia, I guess, is catching up with them. They're still dealing with a fire, and the rest of your fleet's following in line behind you now. Your cannons are reloaded and ready to fire, albeit I think it's at long range, or maybe extra
That
long
would.
range.
Well, we don't have anything better to do.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to fire.
All right. Any questions?
Um, but Morales' ships are turning eastward, correct?
Yeah, his flagship is. The rest are heading kind of northwest, but maybe there's just a delay to them
Let's hope so.
following the order.
Let's hope so. But otherwise, we keep course.
All right. All right, Admiral Moreno.
Hello, hello.
Don't forget to give orders. Oh, shoot. To reload your cannons.
I gave them at the end of that one, not the most recent one.
Oh, okay. All right. So the British fleet is firing at Wintwyson as he sails east. They are still heading south by southeast. The Britannia's working to catch up. They're still on fire.
Can I get a stream, please?
Oh, that makes life easier, wouldn't it? Let me try that again. Alright, so this is on the back of your ship looking
Right.
to the southeast. So there's Wintwyson pulling away at full sail. Morales is heading north. Cordoba is heading east. The British are heading southeast and firing at Windhoysen as he's going away, and then the Britannia is, I guess, catching up to them, still on fire.
Good. Alrighty.
Any
I think I
questions?
have everything I need. Nope, man. I think I'm good.
All right,
Hey.
Admiral. So the San Jose was indeed shot at, but most of the shots missed.
Nice.
So pretty light damage from what you can tell.
Okay.
He was shot at by the Prince George and the and the captain. The Goliath did not fire for whatever reason. The British are still headed southeast. You are headed due east with the broad reach wind pushing you hard, so you're pulling away pretty quickly. As you look to the north, you can see Morales. His fleet is there north of you, and the rest of the fleet's kind of turning east over there. And let's see, your cannons. Did you order your cannons? Yep, you reloaded with full shot, both sides, and that's about it. Any questions?
How far away is the San Jose from their ships, and similarly my flagship from their ships?
Let me check.
Sorry.
No worries. The San Jose's rough just over 300 meters, and you are just over 400.
Okay. Am I correct that if I go like northeast and start heading north, I mean, I'm essentially taking myself out of the battle for a really long time? Is that a correct assessment?
Yeah. If you turn southeast, you'll be sailing parallel to them and can keep trading fire for a long time.
Yeah. No, sorry. I meant northeast because I told the admiral I was turning northeast, and
Yeah.
so I'm.
So if you turn northeast, you'll just keep moving away from them. They'll be able to continue shooting at you, and you won't be able to shoot anything.
Okay. I mean, at my speed, I will get to the point where they can't shoot at me anymore, but it will be hard for me to re-engage the battle. Is that correct?
I mean, you can turn around and come back in, yes.
Okay. Maybe I'll just continue to do that. Let me look at them one more time, if you don't mind. I just want to see if I can get a shot if I go northeast. I don't think I can, but. Thanks. Okay, no, I'd be able to shoot at my own ships, but not the English ships. Is that correct?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to shoot at them.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, cool. I think I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let me pull this off for the time being. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I'll probably fire again.
Just put on whoever's shooting this turn.
All right.
It's like the Spanish are going to win this battle, though.
It's looking like it. They got the win now, and they're a little bit more organized than the English.
Yeah. Significantly less damage too.
Well, for now, we don't know what's going to happen with the three guys over here trying to join in. We joined the match.
All right. I have a little bit of combat to resolve. The Goliath, Prince George, and Captain are going to. Okay, hang on. Actually, clean victory. Reload with round shot, and then he told me the guys are to fire if they can. So
they're firing at extreme range. It's 1-1. Yeah.
no, well, these guys are only 35. Prince George is.
No, sorry, I'm saying the Spanish. Some of them are
Oh, okay.
firing at extreme. -8.
So that's medium for me.
That's a miss.
It's a crit from the Prince George. Fire. Alright.
1 damage.
Copy. Right. So that was Prince George. Next up is Goliath. Gets 1. Alright, and then finally Nelson, 2. Alright. Going to put this. It's reloading. It's reloading. It's reloading.
45 degrees.
Okay. Then let's see if Tanya can put out its fire. Nope, not on the first one, so second. Nope. Wow, that's really unfortunate.
Wow. So is it
Okay.
taking? You're adding damage every time,
Yep. She's
and crew damage too. So the crew's about to.
the crew's rattled right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been writing that down on my paper. There we go.
The San Jose is on fire.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. And so let's see. Spring Fleet Bear heading northeast. You're not gonna be able to get that far, buddy, but I'll get you as close as I can. 2, 3, so I'm doing 15.
Have you not moved? Has Masturias Morales moved yet?
No, yeah, I was waiting for combat to end in case somebody wanted to shoot at them.
No,
There, it's over. I'm sorry.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Are they not turning?
But yeah, but they have to move 10 before they
Oh,
can.
okay. Sorry. I won't micromanage. You do your thing.
However, I'm not sure. I mean, I think, I don't want them to. I mean, want is a strong word. I mean, I feel like they would try to, turn a little more wildly to avoid hitting these guys.
Yeah. Something like that.
Alright, and they are currently leave running. Yeah. Running, so that's no modifier.
They have just narrowly avoided this collision.
Alright. Oh. Fire needs to stop trying to capsize the damn ship. I think Thompson's gonna be pissed that 2 turns of repair did absolutely nothing for him on that one.
It's a bad fire. Must be the gunpowder stores. Or something.
Yeah. Alright.
1 or 2 more turns like that, and it's gonna just have to surrender, right? As the crew start.
One more turn actually.
Yeah, they'll abandon ship and we can give them another ship to command though.
Well, they'll start flee. Oh yeah, they'll flee. So
We'll give them a rowboat to command one of the escape boats.
yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Next
we
turn.
can take Prince George. Okay, I think that is turn. Oh, could you put smoke in front of Goliath, Captain, and Prince George?
Yeah.
I'll have it.
Let's see. Goliath, Captain, Prince George.
Sweet.
Oh, but we're
Thank
doing
you.
next turns, right? So.
Yep.
Hello.
All right. So you and your ships take aim
I
at.
don't see anything.
Yeah, working on Sharon. So you take aim at the Goliath. It's at extreme range. Most shots miss, although a couple do score some hits. But at this range, it's a bit difficult to see how much damage was done. The Britannia is still on fire,
Oh, that's good.
and as you look to the east, it looks like you run the risk of running into Conde Regla and Glorioso as they're heading north. The Principe de Asturias is heading east, but they've not turned quite. Or they turned a little bit, but not a ton, so there's that risk.
Yes.
Windhoisen is heading northeast and with full sail pulling away from the British fleet. Does look like one of his ships is on fire now, though. And then Moreno's still just following you.
Okay. We gonna turn. And question is in what direction? We turn hard to starboard.
Okay.
I will put it in orders.
Alright, thank you. Getting on the
Hello?
Concepcion. Alright. So, it's finally Concepcion's turn to turn east. And it is starting to do so. You can see Cordoba's ships are firing at the British fleet at extreme range. Looks like most shots are missing. Maybe a few are hitting. The Britannia is still on fire. That's good. And Windhoisen is pulling away from the British fleet, but his rearmost ship is on fire. And yeah.
Does the Britannia seem to be about as far away as the rest, or is it kind of drifting behind their line?
It's behind. It may be a smidge closer.
Okay.
So as you turn, you could fire on it as you turn east.
Well, I mean, that's tempting, even if I'm going to miss. Alright, I think that's all I needed to know.
Okay.
It looks like Windhausen is getting away with all of his ships, but one's on fire, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Hello. Sorry, I'm slowly going to your ship. Alright. So, the British ships continue to fire on the San Jose. And your luck, or his luck, that ship's luck, did not hold out a second turn. So, it is heavily damaged and on fire. You can see the crew working hard to put out the fire. Yep. Your own ship's fine. I don't think you got hit at all. Still.
I should be far from the enemy though by now, right? Like
well,
I'm looking it in a totally different direction.
You're pulling away from them, but they did turn east, and so they are chasing you. So
I see.
You're only pulling away at a few hundred meters per, every 5 minutes. So
How close is the San Jose to the enemy at this point?
let me just finish showing you stuff, and then I'll.
Sorry, sure, okay, yeah.
No worries. So as you look north, most of the fleet is now heading east or turning that way. Some of the ships are firing at the British fleet at extreme range. And that's about it. Let me give you your measurements. So you are... The closest ship is the Goliath. Oh, why is it doing that? You're about a little over 600 meters away from them.
Now, if they're following me, they should no longer be able to shoot at me. Is that true?
Well, because you're going northeast and they're going east, they are able to still.
Ah. I see. Okay, so there's no bearing change I could make that would change that situation, correct?
I mean, if you turned to east and they went a little bit more northeast, then they wouldn't be able to fire at you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not wanting to keep ignoring the boss's orders, but I'm feeling a little bit railroaded into this. Okay, I think, and if I continue northeast, I can't shoot at anyone. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah, you don't have any the angle.
Okay. Okay, cool. I think I'm good.
Okay, thanks.
And Britannia's about to explode.
All
I'm
right.
sure those will be gone pretty
I
fast.
am going to attempt to move everything west to get closer to the middle of the main map and hope it doesn't explode. Okay, we're good.
Huzzah!
All right, let's do combat first. Who's shooting?
Yeah, the Asturias is firing at the Goliath down here at long range.
All right, go ahead.
So
And
the +4 and the -4 just cancel out.
roll it.
Goliath
18,
is
it hits.
Oh,
This
Lord.
guy has not missed a single shot so far. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, so that's just gonna be 2 damage, right? Or is that still 3?
-4.
What
is
did it
1
get to?
damage.
Yeah, rolled 18. How much damage is that?
That's 3. It says it on the dice.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you got over it.
So it's now at 8 out of 12 damage.
Oh wow.
Goliath will be able. Okay.
Ooh, they're gonna try and take out the Britannia. That's one.
The Breton, they might not even need to shoot at it. I gotta check and see if they put out the fire this turn or not.
Roll real quick to see if I need to roll.
Okay. Fire's out.
Oh, okay. So they're shooting at 100 and 1400. Oh, that's. And he's going that way. That might be out of range. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's out of range. They still fire though.
It's a shame to put out the fire. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of looking forward to the first casualty of the game.
Yeah,
It
same.
sucks to go out by fire though.
That's true.
Yeah. Let's see.
You
Goliath.
want me to move the smoke with the ship as I move them, or just leave the smoke there?
Take it out once they spent their turn shooting. All right, so this guy's gonna try and take a fire. 1 through 10, it's out. Oh, it's out.
Okay.
So that's 1 turn of fire. So that would be 8 damage. And then I can.
I think if we were to do this again, it might be prudent to have some form of modifier on the British to represent their better sea handling skills.
Well,
Right now, it's kind of a.
yeah. I mean, we could give them a +2 just for shooting. For that, but that's a good point. All right, is that all the combat done?
I believe so, because Nelson, Goliath fired the rest of these, can't see shit.
Unless these guys want to fire into Spanish ships.
Okay. So these at full sail.
7 Jervis, ring bearing. These ships wouldn't have been able to fire. Well, they didn't hit anything, so it doesn't matter.
10.
So Goliath moves 10, turns to the northeast. Captain moves there. About here. Oh, that's not good for them.
What happened?
I'm looking at how the Principe is compared to. Yeah, that's not very good for the British, is it?
They're coming in on them. Hold on, I'm gonna move them west again. As soon as you let them go. Okay, hold on. Don't move anything for a second.
Okay.
Just gonna. Oops. Hold on. No, it's not. Why doesn't it want to move? Okay. Keep moving.
Okay. Hidden. 10. Turn. 10. Victory. 10. Turn. 10. You know, geometry worked out in their favor for once.
Okay.
Oh, Britannia is going down to battle sail next turn, but they're still moving at full right now. At a minus. There we go. Neat. Alright, I finished movement.
Alright, next turn.
Hello.
Hello. Alright.
Let's see where I am. Did I crash?
No. So the Conde and the Glorioso kept going north, and you turned east, so no crash. Let me get to the front of your ship. You can see better. The Principe is heading east, and Windhoisen is booking it northeast. The British are turning northeast now, and the Britannia looks like her fire has been put out. So it's starting to close. Moreno behind you fired at the Britannia, but all the shots fell short.
Expected. At this point, it's a number game. Okay. Is there any indication why those two ships are heading north from Morales' fleet?
You'll have to ask Morales, I don't know.
Okay. Can I signal those two ships?
Yeah, if you want to, I guess, countermand orders. I don't know.
Yes, I want. They go east.
Alright, yeah, go ahead. You are the fleet admiral, so.
Okay, I will do so. Are my cannons loaded at the moment or not?
They are loaded, yep.
Am I still in possible range?
You're at the very end of extreme range, so you may want to hold. They are starting to get
Yes.
closer.
I will hold for that. That's...
Okay.
Thank you very much. Let's write orders.
Admiral Moreno, alright.
Hello.
Concepcion. So, your ships all fire on the Britannia, but from what you can tell and what your lookout says, they all fell short. They're just a bit too much beyond your range. And it also looks like the Britannia was managed to put out the fire. The British fleet is turning slightly northeast now, as your fleet's pretty much well headed east now. The Santissima Trinidad is now starting to turn south, and you can see the Principe and Windhoisen far off to the east, heading east northeast.
All right, I understand. Thank you.
Hey,
Hello, Admiral Windhoisen. Why is this slow? Something's wrong. Okay. Sorry, TTS technical difficulty.
it's all good.
Alright, here we are, back on board your ship. Salvador del Mundo. So, you are flying northeast. San Jose managed to put out their fire, so that's good.
Yay.
Looks like it's a bit of a jumble from here. So, the Conde and the Glorioso are heading north. Everyone else is pretty much heading east, although you can see the Salvador. No, that's you. The Santissima Trinidad is starting to turn south. The British are turning northeast, not quite the same direction as you, but turning towards you, so basically following you, but much slower speed, which is good, which means they should stop being able to shoot at you.
Yeah. And their current bearing, they couldn't shoot at me anyway.
Yeah.
Correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Not currently.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey James, do you know are the San Jose and Salvador del Mundo at full mast, or what speed are they going?
They are at full. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the Principe de Asturias was just going to turn right 20 degrees if there was a danger or something, but if they're going at full speed, there shouldn't be.
Is he not ordering the Conde and the Glorioso? How come they're still going north?
Oh, I haven't moved them yet. I'm waiting for combat.
Okay, because Horlova wanted to countermand orders and tell him to turn east.
Yeah, they were going to turn. They just had to like get past the line before. He didn't want them to like jam up the Spanish line here.
Oh, okay.
So like, yeah.
All right. Well, then they will agree with each other. Man, he's still going northeast. Okay. Oh, we gotta do combat if they're. Well, he's not gonna get shot at. I'll wait though, just in case. You having fun?
Not as much fun as I do with the normal Napoleonic battles, which is part of why I, asked to umpire again instead of playing.
Yeah.
I prefer, the Napoleonic battles or the
It's
16th
different.
century battles.
Yeah, I think they're more fun as well.
But you just want to like a change of pace.
Yeah, I like mixing it up.
Fair enough. I thought the medieval battle was a pretty cool change of pace.
Yeah.
Was that one based on the Field of Glory rules?
The Game of Thrones rules?
Yeah, the Game of Thrones. Is that like based on like Field of Glory?
No.
Okay.
That wasn't. If it was based on anything, it was Kings of War.
Okay.
But it's been heavily changed since then.
FYI, Thompson is going to have to go in about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. He's the one on Britannia?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think they got enough time to close and fire, and then we'll see what comes of it. Is anyone shooting this turn?
I believe if they can. Oh, that's. Yeah,
All
no.
long range.
They can't. It's extreme range to hit the Santissima Trinidad if they wanted.
Yeah, he can. Let's see, let me clarify. Maneuver. Oh, no, he used both his actions for maneuvers.
Okay.
So no shooting.
Gotcha.
Britannia will attempt to fire, though, I believe, if it can against.
Yeah, it's extreme.
That is an extreme shot against the Trinidad.
-8. Then +4, so -4.
Alright. +4, -8, so just the straight 19. Or +4, -4, straight 9. Or, no, -8. Blah, 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 blah. I was right the first time. -4.
-4.
So 15. God. Alright, 15 is just 2 damage on the Trinidad.
I'll write it down. Okay.
And Thompson will turn after moving. Alright, that's
Crap.
all the shots for them. So 2, 3, that's 45. Then he'll move another 10. Alright. Then these lads. This is gonna complete. They almost had something resembling a formation going, and now they're going to completely fuck up. Okay, yeah, I think that's rough.
He's just finished reloading, and now he's like perfectly in range to give another salvo.
That is
the Goliath.
100% a raking shot too, like without a doubt. In my opinion, anyways. Like, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Britannia was not, in fact, part of it. Okay. Huh. Okay. I finished movement.
All right. Next turn. Oh, who was it that fired at the Santissima Trinidad?
That would have been Britannia,
Oh.
all the way over here.
Ooh, long shot. All right.
Hello.
I'm back. Here we
You
go.
are.
So you were fired upon from the Britannia, and they managed to score a hit, a little bit of damage. The two ships, the Conde and the one behind it, do turn east. The Principe is also headed east. The Windhoisen is still heading northeast at full sail, so he's booking it. The British are heading northeast, so you are moving to close with them for sure. And of course, you got the rest of your ships plus Moreno following behind you. You're heading east southeast. You got favorable winds though, so you're moving about 300 meters per 5 minutes.
Okay. That's very, very good. Um, I will turn myself already towards east again. And I will order that to my ships as well soon. And as soon as I turn that way, I should have a field of fire again and open up on the English.
Okay. Admiral Moreno.
Hello, hello.
I hate when I do that. Okay. So, let's see. That was not right. So, the Cordoba has turned east-southeast. It's closing with the British ships, which are heading east-northeast. As you look due east of you, the San Nicolas is still east, about to turn. It looks like the Conde de Reglas and Glorioso have also turned east. You can barely see Windhoisen way off to the east, and
Right.
the Britannia is firing on the Santissima Trinidad. The rest of them haven't fired yet, and your own ships are reloading after firing their last volley, or reloaded.
Roger. And exactly what direction is Cordoba's fleet turned into?
He's heading east-southeast. You're pretty much due east at the moment.
Okay. All right. I think I have everything I need. Thank you.
Hey,
Hello.
what does topsail and jib mean?
Oof.
So I was given that order.
In the player's guide. There's a list of terms, but dang it.
Yeah, I couldn't find them. I might just be missing them, but I did look.
The jib, I think, is the one at the front of the ship, and the topsail is the one at the top. But you'd have to Google it.
Okay. I'm just not sure what to do in the context of the game, but I understand.
I don't. Yeah, you got your 5 sail settings. I don't know beyond that.
Thank you.
All right, so you are flying northeast still at full sail, quickly pulling away from the British fleet. Where'd the British fleet go? They're kind of hidden behind the San Jose, but they are there. The Principe is still heading east, but you can see the Santissima Trinidad has turned southeast and is closing with the British. It's come under fire, and the Conde and the Glorioso are turning east, kind of towards you. But all of them are at fighting sail. You're the only one at full sail, pulling pretty quickly away.
Okay, what's the distance currently?
To what?
To the British.
From the San Jose to their vanguard. Why is it doing that? It's being funky. Hold on.
Sure.
The map's so big, TTS doesn't like it. Okay.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to do this a different way. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, a little over a kilometer away at the moment.
Okay, and the bearing of most of the British ships are what exactly?
Roughly north by northeast. Maybe a bearing of 30
Okay.
degrees, 20 to 30 degrees.
Okay, I think I've got what I need. Thank you.
Thompson and what's his name? Jervis communicated more. I'm gonna be real. But such is the way of things.
Are they not
say-
communicating?
I mean, this is the second time they've actually run up any flags.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Spanish team?
Yeah, I've been
They're having a big whole conversation.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys see that my player here is in the perfect position to now rake fire the Goliath here.
Oh,
Without
yeah.
the T.
poor Goliath. It's going to explode violently. It's going to be very
He's
sad.
about to get hit by the front of the Santissima Trinidad, too.
Yeah.
Because he's turning east.
Well, before you do, can I fire up the Goliath here? And that is a raking
Yeah,
fire, right?
that's 1,000,000% raking fire.
So that's +8 because it's already got like the +4. Really?
Yeah, +4 from being a first rate, +4 from raking.
Right. That is a 24. So yeah, that's. Wait, let me roll the critical here.
Yeah, that might just instantaneously kill it.
Wow. Oh, it's
That's
already
a gun
it's already
deck
high.
explosion.
Oh, yeah, it's
Ooh.
gone.
So
Is there a way to like flip this over on its side?
Yeah.
what does the gun
Oh, whoops.
deck explosion do?
Hold on. Don't touch it. I'll do it.
Okay.
Gun deck explosion. Well, I'm pretty sure it means it exploded, but let me pull it up. Where is it? Gun deck explosion. What number was that?
8 explosion on gun deck.
Oh,
-2 on all rolls and 1 damage.
Oh, yeah. So
it's
Yeah,
it's
the
not
one
the whole
damage
ship.
thing's it.
It's
it is an
alright,
11 out of 12. damage
well,
now.
no, it takes the 3 damage from the 24, and then it takes an additional damage. That sinks it.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
fairly
yeah,
certain.
yeah.
okay.
So
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna put it sinking. So I'm gonna lock it, and then I'm gonna make it go down.
Ooh.
Can you put it like a tilt too?
Yeah, I'll do that. Minus point,
Poor Goliath.
and then we'll tilt it. Let's see, what does this do? Nope, not that way. Maybe not quite so much. How's that?
That works.
Should we give it a fire too?
Yeah. Hang on. Wait. Fun.
No, the fire won't stay on it. That works.
Alright.
All right.
First kill of the game goes to the Prince of
Spanish.
the Asturias.
It's been doing really well, hasn't it?
60. So the Trinidad is firing on the captain at just beyond. So medium, so a modifier +4, 12,
45.
16. So that's 2 damage.
That's here.
Okay. And they won't fire yet.
Try my best to dodge. Okay, they're gonna have to sail like all the way down here in order to then turn here. Victory. Out here. No. Out here. Then
Wait, so
turn.
these ships turned like further left, right? Like the ones back like the Trinidad. Yeah.
Battle sail. Can take the longest of range shots. All right. Wow, man. Okay. Rip Goliath. Okay. Man. Okay, so Captain, Kaludan, Victory. We'll do Captain Kaludan on Charisma, then Victory on the fourth.
Is combat done? Movement done?
I need
Yeah.
to resolve a couple shots. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. That's -2 or -4 actually. Okay, 1 on that. Nothing. Okay. But no, that would be still just 1, I believe. Because this. Oh, that's in medium. Okay. Two. The San Isidro takes 2 damage, and the Santisma takes just 1 more. These have spent there. These 3, the Captain, Couladin, and Victory, have fired. The other 2 have not.
Wait, so the British first rates really have 30 less guns than the Spanish
Yeah.
first rates?
Yeah. Now, historically, there was a very, very good reason why that was the case. That was a little hard. It didn't seem very well represented here, but I
Love
think
to
we'll
hear
talk.
that,
We'll
just so-
discuss that post game. I think.
Let me clone this.
Clone the okay, smoke clone. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, how do I raise this? Because it's like beneath the water.
Raise what?
The
What?
smoke. I want to put this like over since the
It's
Asturias fired.
so for some reason on water maps it doesn't show up at a certain angle, so
Yeah.
it's there.
Oh, okay, I see it now. That's weird.
Yeah, you just have to like rotate your camera.
It's really
All right,
strange.
I got everything done.
Next turn.
Next turn.
Hello.
All right. Exciting things happening. So, you see the where'd it go? No, not the Centus, but the Principe fires at Goliath, and there's an explosion, and the ship starts to list and is going down. You yourself fire a shot at the captain. Where's the captain? There. And do some fair amount of damage. The rest of your ships haven't quite turned enough to be able to fire yet, so they have not yet. But you're heading due east. You've got the Principe in front of you. Windhoysen has turned east, but is still at full sail, so pretty far ahead. And then you got the Glorioso and Conde north of you. And the British are pretty much turned east as well at this point.
Give me again my port side, please. Like, what are those 2 ships? Those are at full sail, or what are they at?
I think they're at fighting.
Okay, so not helpful. Have to tell them to increase sail to get in front of me. Okay. Thank you.
I
guess
think. Yeah, I think you and the San Isidro are taking a couple more hits, but so far holding up.
yeah, that's expected that I'm taking some hits at this point. But we already sunk 1 British, damaged several others. We're looking good here.
Yep.
Way better than historically.
Yep. Alright. Alright. Admiral Moreno. So the Principe and the Santissima Trinidad are trading fire with the front of the British fleet, who are firing back. You hear and see an explosion in one of the ships, and it looks like the Goliath is listing and starting to sink. One of their third rates. You and your three ships, the San Nicolas has turned southeast to follow the rest of the line, and you're turning currently as well. And that's about it.
And off to the left, that is still Morales.
Yeah, so you got. There's the Principe with Morales, and then his other two ships. No, that's Moreno.
Marino. Or I'm Marino.
Yeah,
That has to be Morales.
Who are you? Morales' ships are
Moreno.
there. Yeah, and
Yeah, okay.
there's the Principe. So you can
All right.
see. What was that? The
Yep.
Santissima Trinidad there.
And the Santissima Trinidad's not on fire or anything. It's just taking a lot of fire.
Yeah, taking some hits. Giving some back.
Oh. All right. I am prepared for my turn.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Admiral Windhoysen. Oh, I don't know if I can get to you. Let's see if I. You are getting to the edge of what I can reach. So I have to give you a view from here. So the Principe and the Santissima are trading fire with the British, some of the British ships. You hear and see an explosion in one of the ships, and it looks like the Goliath is listing and going down.
Nice.
And you're pretty well ahead of everything, so it's pretty all far away from you.
Okay. The
You are headed east now.
okay. So could I get shots off? It looks like.
Let me see. I don't think your angle's quite right, and you're really far away. Yeah, you're way too far away. If you turn southeast and stopped moving, and maybe a turn or two, you could get some shots off.
Okay. That sounds good. Thank you.
Represented here is just because like everything's kind of moving at the same thing. Anyways, officially Thompson has dropped out, so everything's under Jervis.
Okay.
If we would like to go for another turn, but I feel like this one's pretty well decided by now.
Do we want to do just another turn of combat just to see, or we?
Yeah, I kind of want to
Sure.
see if like one or two more ships can get
Yes.
sunk.
Yeah. Do you mind if I? Well, okay, you're moving that.
I got to move them to see which ones can shoot of
Oh,
these
fuck.
ones.
I need to. It brought me towards my camera by accident. So that was like here.
And then turn. And 10. Oh, Prince George. Turn. Oh wait, no. Prince George was the only one. Never mind. I'm stupid. This one needs to move backwards 10, and she is keeping fucking dead ahead, barreling forward. All right, and then 20.
That's 4, so that's medium range.
20. Oh wait, hold on. No, those are battle sail. That one's at battle sail.
Culloden takes its first damage. That's funny.
Maneuver upward.
San Joseph.
Right.
Critical.
So, Captain. What's the range?
That's awesome. 3.
This is all me.
The wheel got
Yeah, I think these two will be able to. They won't be able to fire at the start of this turn, so yeah, I'll wait till next turn for them to fire.
the wheel was shot off the victory,
Oh lord.
which I think means they cannot steer at all.
Yeah.
What is it?
Wait, no. Wait.
Number 9.
Move back over here,
Yeah, can't.
please. Alright, this. Victory. It's +4.
Are the Conde and the Glorioso firing?
No, they only enter range at like towards the very end of this turn,
Okay.
so I thought it'd be more appropriate for them to like fire at the like starting next turn, because like they were blocked by the other Spanish ships before now, so like emerging out of this line ahead because they're going faster.
Yep.
Although since we're only doing like 1 or 2 turns, do you mind if I just go and let them fire now?
Yeah, just go
It's like
ahead.
they're emerging.
Yeah, do a turn of firing. We're gonna bring them to lobby right after this.
Okay.
Okay.
was that?
So. I need to roll 1.
All right, that's a
crit.
1 for that first right there. No amount of
Yeah.
plus 4 is gonna fix that. The third rate gets no bonus, like plus or minus, right?
Correct.
Alright.
12, 1 damage. Okay, then Nelson takes 1 damage.
Nelson takes 1.
Captain.
Okay, that's rough. Takes its first. Okay, victory. Boots. Trinidad. Takes. X. No. Then. Okay, and believe I have resolved it. Britannia can make its 1 extreme shot, which it misses spectacularly.
Yeah, there's no way the British survive this line for long.
Yeah,
No, I think probably by
they'd
next
be pulling
turn.
up pretty soon. All right,
Yeah.
let's bring everyone to the lobby.
Oh,
Oh,
Welcome,
Uh-oh.
everyone.
Oh wow.
All right, so one of the English players had to leave. Titan had to leave, so we've only got Jervis here now. Let's hear from Jervis. How do you think you're doing?
There's so many Spanish ships. I can only send so many flag signals to everyone to maneuver. I don't know. I honestly, I couldn't even begin to say, considering one of my ships literally just exploded.
All right. Cordova, how do you think you're doing?
well, I think we are doing pretty well. We have a good line going. We have, we have already blown 1 ship up. Several others are heavily damaged from our first encounter, like the victory. I'm thinking we are looking pretty good at this moment.
All right. Let me share my screen, give an overview. So, for those of you familiar with the battle, the British knew the Spanish were generally there, but they didn't know how strong they were. Can you see? Oh, you can't see my lines. I'll just talk it through. So the British were heading south, and kind of stumbled upon the Spanish fleet in the midst of a fog. The Spanish outnumbered them 2 to 1, but the British had an advantage in that the Spanish were a bit jumbled up, not in a nice line, and it took a while for them to get in line. I'm talking about historically, and then there was a gap between between the two. Now, in this battle, well, in that historically, the British tried to cut them in two, which they kind of did, and then they started to turn around and head north, and then Commodore Nelson disobeyed orders and also turned north earlier to cut off the Spanish, and then ended up doing a multiple boarding action to capture two ships, and it was enough to capture several ships, force a few others to surrender, and the rest ran off. So British victory. In our game, the Spanish again were jumbled up, so to the but they turned north pretty quickly, and then started exchanging fire with the British at pretty much point blank. Um, one mistake I made is I started everyone. I wanted to get to the action quickly, so I started everyone close, but I started it too close because by the turn two you're on top of each other, and I should have left more room to maneuver a little bit more and prepare. So that was my bad. But basically, the Spanish turned north, or at least Cordoba and Moreno did. Windhausen was a little bit slow to react. Well, he's on the south end and was moving too fast, so he ended up being in front of the British, and so it became impossible to stay with Cordoba. So he ended up pulling in front of him and then sailing really quickly away to get away from him. So he's way over here. But he did get some shots in as he was doing that, and San Jose took a good bit of damage and caught on fire in that. He himself, his own flagship, the Salvador del Mundo, didn't take any damage. So meanwhile, the British were taking hits as they went south. Victoria took a lot initially as it was near the front, and then the Britannia took a lot because it was a bit slower and apart from the rest of the fleet, and so it took a lot of hits and was really unlucky in that it caught fire, and multiple rounds of rolls to try to put out the fire failed, and so it did a ton of damage to the crew to the point where they almost abandoned ship but barely didn't. So the Spanish managed to form line, get north, and then start moving east. Morales had a difficulty of having to turn north and get organized, kind of catch up with the rest of the fleet, but he, for the most part, did. And then now we're ending the game here where both fleets are closing on each other with the wind at their backs. But the British fleet's outnumbered, the Spanish fleet's more organized. The Goliath just had an explosion on the gun deck and then had enough damage that it's sinking now. And the Victory just had its wheel shot off, so it can't even steer anymore. And it's heavily damaged, so it's going to be sailing straight into the Spanish fleet with unable to turn away. So it'll either be sunk or captured. The captain took a fair bit of damage. The Colden didn't actually, and the Prince George didn't. But the Britannia is about half strength. So aftermath will be Goliath sunk, Victory sunk or captured. Probably the rest are going to pull off here shortly and flee to safety. But it's going to be a Spanish victory. On the Spanish side, the Santísima Trinidad took a lot of hits, being in the front in the flagship. The Isidro took a little bit. The San Josef didn't, and then Moreno's ships, the San Nicolas took a few hits, but the rest didn't. I think the Principe, for the most part, the damage to the Spanish ships were fairly light. I think the San Jose had the worst of it. So, well done, everyone. Thank you for playing. Let's go ahead and hear from my two helper umpires, which I greatly appreciate, and then we'll hear from the players. So, Umpire Kaiser, how was your experience?
Overall, it was a very interesting thing to watch. I was the umpire for the British side. I think, in my opinion, there was a lot of it was just the difficulties of the fact that Jervis took command of 5 of the 6 British ships, while Titan only took 1, the Britannia. And I think that at a certain point it was just difficult to command that much ship at once. especially when there's only so many flags you can run up to give commands from a single vessel. It just proved to be a very struggle, and you can see even now how like the British line is fairly disorganized, just because he had to give very general orders. Beyond that, uh, I think the Spanish played very well, just watching their maneuvers from off in the distance. Britannia, it was very entertaining. They nearly just completely abandoned ship. It was the very last roll that they managed to put out the fire and not do so. Um, the only thing I would say for the future, in my opinion, is I do feel like the maneuverability and general superiority of British seamanship wasn't accounted for in our particular rule set, unfortunately. Especially me and Titan were talking about the fact that the Santisma Trinidad was legendary for not being able to move ever in any battle in which it had to be at fighting sail because it was such a hefty ship, especially compared to British guns, which generally there were less of them, but they were far more capable of bringing them to bear. That's my thoughts overall. So it was pretty good, very entertaining, and I very much so enjoyed running the first-person point of view as an umpire. This was my first time doing that.
Oh, thank you. All right, Umpire XDX.
Yeah, I agree. It was very fun. This was a very unique experience, especially with like the first person view showing instead of screenshots. Um, I think it was definitely a learning experience for a lot of the players here and the umpires. Like the having to juggle so many orders that were delayed because you had to like okay, first you have to get them over to them, and then they have to take a turn to actually carry them out, right? So that was very interesting, to see captains try to deal with. But yeah, I think the battle was kind of decided just by the organization. Like the British were entirely clumped up for most of the game, so their first rates never actually had a good angle to fire at the Spanish after that initial pass by. They were always blocked by the third rates, so they never actually got to get much damage off. While the Spanish, instantly kind of reformed into a line, and came back down to sail past, and they got some really good salvos off there at the end.
Yeah, historically they had plenty of time to line up, and that was one of the advantages they had. And like I said, you were so close that didn't really have that time as much. So that was partially my fault for initial placement. All right, let's hear from the players. Starting working top down. So Admiral Jervis.
I really like the first person with this one. I thought it worked really well this time. I've done like one other naval battle where it was like a first person thing, and it was okay, but this like worked really well, I think. It was hard. It was hard trying to figure out what to tell the entire fleet all at once without knowing what like how much was too much, what signals would like work, and what my only other captain was even considering at the time, because Thompson didn't even want the ships in line formation. He was adamant about just general chase, and I'm just like, well, I guess we could lose all the ships at once if we wanted to. So, but yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
All right. Admiral Cordoba.
Yes, I was very surprised that the British were so clumped up and not in line, because like only half of your guns could fire. In line, you could have gotten both my advanced force and my main force in the initial pass, and that would have done you a lot of good, I guess. That would have changed the outcome quite a lot. I had really had fun in this game. I must compliment Morano for keeping perfect line. That's I know that's not the easiest part, and that worked really well to our advantage that we did that. That we had this wall of wood, and yeah, was a great game. Thank you to the umpires. Thank you to my teammates. Uh, Glory to the Spanish.
All right. Admiral Moreno.
Yeah, so I was Juan Joaquin Marino. My squadron was the San Nicola, the Prisma Concepcion, and the Conquistador. Um, the early parts of the game, I thought, went pretty okay and then really bad when God, I can't even say it. Winthusian's squadron went way further east than we expected. Uh, there was a period of time where I thought the British were just going to hound his squadron and we were going to spend forever getting into position to try to save them. But miraculously, he got away from them with relatively minimal damage. It did mean that the line we intended to form was not as large as possible, but we did manage to form a line with like half of the Spanish Navy, and since we outnumbered them so much, it still brought something close to parity with the initial passive damage. So I think everything kind of it was chaos on both sides, but we got our crap together a little faster, I guess, in the end. And I also really enjoyed the perspective. Just being able to look at the stream and kind of see the panning shots of what was going on was really nice. So I had a lot of fun. I thought it was great.
Good. Admiral Morales.
Thank you. Yeah, I really never managed to get my squadron into a solid line, mainly because I spent pretty much the entire game reacting, which I wasn't super pleased with, but it worked out in the end. I was told that my ship sunk the frigate, and then I think we got a few other solid shots in. But because I was so reactionary and because I was the vanguard, I actually ended up in a lot of good positions to fire at the British ships where they really didn't get good shots back at me, which was good because I had 2 of the first rates on the Spanish side. But ended the game basically ready to do another crossing the T on the British formation while they engaged the main Spanish force, which was pretty fantastic for how much I had to basically go zigzagging the entire game.
All right. Admiral Windhoysen.
Thanks. I had a lot of fun. My audio wasn't working during the pregame, and so I was going at full sail, which maybe I shouldn't have been doing. As the orders were coming down, I did intend to follow them, but like immediately the British were in the middle, and it didn't feel like there was any context to do so. So from there, I just tried to get the best positioning I could, and not be a liability.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for playing. Smaller crew than normal, but sometimes that's nice. So it was enjoy to play and try out this scenario. And yeah, have a good Thursday or Friday, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Thanks for running it.
Thanksgiving, guys.
Everyone. Happy
Thanks.
Thanksgiving.
Well, those of you who are American, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, this is for North America.
I would,
Bye, guys.
I would actually love to see the signal flags used for the land battles too.